Fennekin Community Day might be already underway in your country, so here I am with a Fennekin content not from the Community Day but instead in Element Cup. So let's see what we got here, because Mareanie will join us this time as our safe switch. For some reason this Pokemon was also banned the very first few days, so I could not use it at all, and trust me when I say this Pokemon is extremely fun. Up on the lead, Chikorita on its shadow form will just join us, and of course we're gonna go in with Fennekin now because they are a fire type and we can for sure tank one move before going down. They're getting to the very smart flame charge, however we know better, not gonna block anything here, and now Psyshock will do a lot of damage on the Ducklet. They can still survive, but at this point Shadow Chikorita is gonna connect the Body Slam for big damage on the Sucklet, but the Leaf Pokemon still has the shields, so by blocking once we can definitely farm down. I'm expecting that Epic to return, but to be honest I will sacrifice 2 shields because most of the time Chikorita here is gonna be the ultimate weapon that not only us but also Ganeto here has, so we're gonna be able to finish them off, and now it's all up to this Chinchou. I'm gonna go for the switch I believe after this, but then it hit me, you got the energy ball ready to go. Hopefully I did not go for that switch, and now we can land the big nuke on the Chinchou, and that is gonna secure for us the victory. Ducklet into the next one, so Mareanie will go in with its amazing wingspan, whatever tentacle span that is. We're just gonna go rough at them because we can always threat them in one shot with a potential sludge wave. So look at how much energy we have. Gonna get now first to the bait and the brine. I'm expecting the shield, they are not gonna shield, which is a pretty good call for them, and now the sludge wave is imminent to the next Pokemon, and that's gonna be the Bulbasaur. After the debuff we cannot finish them off in one hit, however we still have some energy to spare with the third move and the brine. Sniping down the grass type with that Ember, and I have a feeling that Fennekin does more damage than the other fire types, especially Vulpix with the Ember version, so that is a pro for Fennekin. However, it is still gonna struggle against water types with Chinchou and Ducklet being the most common threats, so right now we're gonna go down to the Sucklet and the Leaf Pokemon will come into the battle. Chikorita of their own, and now it's a battle of the shadows. The Shadow Mirror is gonna be kinda weird, but we have so much energy to spare. We will try to catch one move on the Mareanie as well. We can do it successfully, and now a double Body Slam is imminent, but first we need to charge up back to another Body Slam before we throw ours, so this is definitely gonna take the Chikorita out, and we got one more for the Ducklet to get erased out of Element Cup. You always love to see the Ducklet going down, so here it is, trainers. Into the next one now with the Chikorita facing the Ducklet once again. So this Pokemon is everywhere, and Mareanie can be a very nice safe switch. We meet up with Ferocid, which is one of those Pokemons that they are either gonna get severely hard countered or just severely hard counter you. So at this point we have an even battle and they have to throw their energy. Good news here is that we can still survive the move, but we're gonna go down to the following tackles while they can also survive back at them the Sludge Wave, because it's gonna be a single resisted here because of that grass typing. Able to farm down though after with our Leaf Pokemon, and now the Body Slams are just gonna go to town up against that Ducklet. Able to get the shield out of the way. At the back they have a Cottony, which means that we can resist the charm, however we still need to respect the damage from that Seed Bomb. Here comes my shield, down they go to the total farm down. Ducklet returns into the battle, and we have the Psyshock. Perhaps going here for the Flame Charge could have been a better choice overall, but anyways I'm just gonna let it go through, and down we go. We cannot reach to the energy ball. I thought I was having more energy, but yeah, that was unfortunate, and down we go on a very rough battle. Makiwara here, who is a well-known trainer I believe, but I know him, and we're just gonna go up at them with our Mareanie. We get hard counter against this Swooper. Down we go to the move, and they also tank to one Brine, which is pretty crazy if you ask me. Body Slam down now on the Chikorita, the Battle of the Shadows, but this time we can easily farm down with those double super effective Vine Whips. They return now with the Sacklet, and look at the energy ball, immense amount of damage on that Ducklet. I'm just gonna get that Bubble Beam, then switch out to my Fennekin, and at the back they also have a spicy Pokemon, the Shadow Poliwag. You know what, Shadow Poliwag is a pretty spammy option with Mud Bomb and Body Slam, but not a Mud Boy, much like the Polydot version. So we're just gonna keep pressuring here with our moves, and all I have to do is to go ahead and shield this next move and then try to completely farm down. However, we cannot, and we're gonna fall now to this Poliwag. Of course, now the Ducklet will go in, and that is gonna end up on a very spicy yet close battle. Ducklet once again, this time on Shadow, and we're gonna bring Mareanie as soon as possible into play. What I like about Chikorita is that it might lose to Ducklet, but towards the end game you might have a very good battle up against that Pokemon as well. So we're gonna snipe them down here with a pure Sludge Wave against the Chikorita. Most probably they were not expecting it at all, and now we have to block the Bulbasaur because another Sludge Wave is imminent. Are they gonna expect it this time? Yes, they are. If they could get knocked down twice, that could have been quite the fun here, but they know better. Now we can tank one Seed Bomb, and it is gonna be the Seed Bomb. Yeah, I was counting correctly here. So now at the back the Sacklet is gonna return to the battle. At this point we're just gonna block anything they're gonna throw. Hopefully this is gonna be the air release, not the Bubble Beam, and now this Body Slam will connect for big damage on the Shadow Pokemon. I believe we can win the CMP here, so another move from our part, able to get that shield out of the way. So it's all up to the Fennekin on the CMP. Down we go, but Fennekin can go in at this amount of HP. The Shadow Ducklet goes down, and now the total farm down against the Bulbasaur will secure for us an amazing victory. Slowpoke in the next one, and oh boy, I remember this one. Even though we deal super effective damage with those Vine Whips, the confusions are from a Shadow Slowpoke, and they're still hurting us a lot. We're gonna go down if we're not careful at all, so I'm just gonna go for the shield here, try to go for an extra Vine Whip, then throw before the damage is registered. This is a smart move if you play against a confusion user, and now we have one more Body Slam to threat that Shadow Vulpix. Big damage on the Vulpix, and now we're gonna go in with the Mareanie. It all depends on the final Pokemon. What do you have, trainer? It is gonna be the Chikorita, so all of a sudden we have a win con here, and down we go to the Body Slam, but still our Fennekin will go in and try to do whatever it can up against the Chikorita. I know that after this Ember they can survive, however I'm still gonna get to the Flame Charge because I hope that they have 1 HP, and with that shield popping up they still take the damage, and down they go because they had 1 HP, and of course that is gonna secure for us the victory. That was an amazing battle, kinda calculated. I was expecting it to happen, and when it did happen I could not believe it. So yeah, a pretty rough win for us, but still kinda unlucky for our opponent. If they had 2 HP they could survive over there. Now into the final one, and we're gonna be able to farm down the Execute. Fennekin is a pretty strong Pokemon to use for the Element Cup. I'm pretty glad that I built it before the community day in my country, and I'm having quite the fun here. So Bubble Beam is almost gonna take us out, however a few sparks later we're gonna fall into that Chinchu, and of course now at the back they have the Ducklet, because why not, everyone is having this Pokemon. Body Slam now, and now Mareanie will go in. Can we catch a Bubble Beam here? Yes we can. That is looking pretty awesome, because now we can still nuke them down, I believe, with the Sludge Wave. This move does a lot of damage, but can we do it in reality? No, we cannot. They can survive, but perhaps we need to sacrifice a shield. No, not at all. Giving it all on my Chikorita, outplaying even myself. Can we win? Chinchou goes in. We have to block and respect the damage even from the Bubble Beam at this point. And trainers, yes we can. Energy Ball for the win, and that is gonna wrap things up for today's video. Good luck on your community day, trainers. Today's video was a little bit earlier only for that reason. Thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Speaking of the next one of those videos might be just for you, so feel free to check it out.